has come to cast aside these bonds and to elevate our consciousness to a higher plane. It is time to become a part of all things. All things. All things. Channel.
MIBS. It's an acronym for Men in Black. These men in black are one of the channel. And yet there's disturbing elements of the UFO experience. The phenomenon is reported worldwide, and the stories that witnesses tell are remarkably stunning. See, a UFO can be an exhilarating experience.
Ladies, gentlemen, the unidentified, internet land dwellers, new subscribers and all, I'm your host, Mr. Cool with the Z, Cool with the K. Welcome to The Censored Theory. hard to deny the weirdness of DIA's unofficial mascot, a massive horse statue called Blue Mustang, known to the locals as Blucifer. At 32 feet tall and weighing 9,000 pounds, it's made out of fiberglass. Blue Mustang is huge and imposing, and its glowing red eyes don't help matters. This thing is giant and really scary, and it killed the man who made it. Really.
The censored theory.
The set of 10 guidelines has baffled people around the world. Descriptions ranging from perfect to utopian to satanic or quirky. But no matter what the case is, these 10 commandments should definitely get you thinking.
I've had people some say it was some kind of Satan worship shrine and it ought to be torn down. And I've had others say it was the holiest spot on earth, that the Holy Grail was buried under there. Some people think it's a beacon to UFOs.
With life as we know it and its involvement with advanced technology, everything we do involves it. From communication to entertainment, to daily necessities and chores, from chip cards to chip dogs and self-driven vehicles. Can you imagine what's being constructed now? I mean, we already have a particle accelerator. Do your research. So what do you think? Could your job be replaced with Spot? Do you think this could be a good thing or bad thing for the future job market?
Oh! Right there! He's walking backwards down the stairs. It's actually the more stable way for him to walk downstairs, but he just made his own call. I walked him front way, and he's like, no, it's much easier for me to go backwards, and that's how I'm gonna go.
For decades, the discussion of whether or not UFOs exist has been debated in American pop culture and within science communities. That all reached a fever pitch when the United States Navy confirmed that the 3 widely shared videos captured by naval aviators in 2004 and 2015 were indeed real and showed what it called unidentified aerial phenomena. The unidentified part of that statement sparked excitement among UFO enthusiasts. The 3 videos show mysterious objects in the sky and contain audio of pilots trying to make sense of what they were seeing.
Girl, going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Again, its speed and movement apparently astounding experienced aircrew.
That is on us, dude. Well, if there's look at that thing.
The CIA officially released a huge amount of declassified documents to the public through a downloadable archive collection of CIA-related UFO records. Some of these declassified documents have to do with flying saucers, mysterious bomb blasts, and other things. And people can download the files and look at them. The censored theory
was a direct response to the Stanley Kubrick movie 2001, A Space Odyssey, which he called almost a blueprint of what not to do. I think the goal of Stanley Kubrick was to highlight the divide between technology and humanity, and so, purposefully, he made the stations and the ships very sterile and clean and alien. The rotating wheel will work to create simulated gravity. The station rotates, pushing the contents of the station out to the perimeter of the station, much in a way that you can spin a bucket of water. The water pushes out into the bucket and stays in place, he said. Near the center of the station, there's no artificial gravity, Alator explained, but as you move down the outside of the station, the feeling of gravity increases. Space tourism is becoming an increasingly hot topic, and there are several companies trying to make it happen, from Virgin Galactic to Elon Musk's SpaceX. The Space Hotel isn't advertising the room rate, but expected to come with a pretty hefty price tag attached. Virgin Galactic, for example, plans to launch passengers at $250,000 per person, per trip. However, the team behind Voyager Station have said they're hoping to eventually make a stay at the hotel equivalent to a trip on a cruise or a trip to Disneyland.
They have a built-in memory bank that associates words with pictures.
MIBS. It's an acronym for Men in Black. These Men in Black are one of the leading.
It's all good production.
And yet those disturbing elements of the UFO experience, the phenomenon is reported worldwide, and the stories that witnesses tell are remarkably stunning. Seeing a UFO can be an exhilarating experience.
Ladies, gentlemen, the unidentified, internet land dwellers, new subscribers and all, I'm your host, Mr. Cool with the Z, Cool with the K. Welcome to The Censored Theory. Sometimes fact can be scarier than fiction. On this podcast, topics with factual evidence will be presented as a goal to better understand the world in which we live in and what our role is within it. Does free will dictate this? Or are we all just players in their game of life?
Or are we just players in the game of life? Welcome back to the channel of Cool. We have a special live presentation just for you. Censored Theory. Yes. Better known as Conspiracy Theory, though. Also, a spinoff of What did I say? I said Conspiracy Theory, though. And then what else? What is it? Universe 25. If you know, you know. Yeah, I just took the show with me. I said, fuck it, let's get it. Long awaited. I used to get DMs. I used to get DMs aplenty, like, "Who you gonna do Censored Theory?" I said, "Man, let me tell you, man. When I used to do Universe 25, and the homie John Paul Shelton used to send over like topics to do and links and research references and whatnot, I actually did it. I don't know what the big fella did. I don't know what he was doing." I ain't even gonna snitch, bruh. I ain't even gonna snitch. But yeah, I used to actually go hard on the research of those projects, man, and try to take little notes down, jot little things to say, and you know, hopefully it get by. Hopefully people take something out of it. I say all that because just to let folks know, man, I got tired, bro. You get tired of researching and you see one thing, you see another thing, and let me tell you something about researching conspiracy theories, because that's what this is all about. Question everything. We don't even really like the term conspiracy theory on this channel. So we just called it censored theory. At first it was conspiracy theory dough, but YouTube got the hating, so we just said screw it. Just call it censored. That's why when you see the logo, you see the conspiracy theory. We took the dough out. You know what I'm saying? We took the dough out, but we censored the conspiracy because they censoring the conspiracies. You get it? You get it? So yeah, long awaited episode. I'm giving it to you live. I know it's late Thursday. Y'all probably getting tucked in, going to bed. Turn this shit on, man. Listen to some censored theory. We about to break you down. We got to blow your mind. I'm taking it straight to the article I reference is that the article name? Is this case? This can't be. Yeah, this shit's called Click Petrol OEgas.com. I don't even know if this shit is true. I just picked this shit up. Maybe it's interesting. Maybe it's not. Let me put this shit on the screen. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, just gave y'all the show just a minute ago. Give me a second, man. Bear with me out this jump. I don't know, y'all could probably sit back and relax on this one. Let's just flow with the information given. This is out of Science and Technology from clickpetrolgas.com, I guess. 3I Atlas just passed by Mars and NASA remains silent. Whoa, really? What is behind the suspicious silence that could hide humanity's greatest discovery? A government shutdown at the exact moment of 3I Atlas's closest approach to Mars and the silence of space agencies fuel theories about what could be the third interstellar visitor to our solar system. Uh-oh. I think they asking me to subscribe to the chat. What is this? Come on, man. I don't want to do this shit. Get this shit out of here, man. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm about to say. The interstellar object 3I Atlas continues its journey through our solar system, but its passage has been marked by a series of events that have generated more questions than answers. More questions than answers, because no one's saying anything. No one's saying anything. On the day of October 3rd, when the object made its closest approach to Mars, NASA has halted its operations, alleging a shutdown due to the lack of government funding. Oh man, NASA, y'all got the bread. Cut that shit out. The coincidence pointed out by sources such as the channel Unknown Facts sparked an intense online debate. Were we facing a simple bureaucratic problem or something much bigger? The lack of real-time data and subsequent disclosure of unconfirmed images by the American Space Agency only intensified speculation. While the world awaited detailed recordings of the visitor, the main observation window from Mars was compromised. Now, as the object moves away and prepares to pass behind the sun, the scientific community and the space enthusiasts are wondering what space agencies really know about the 3I Atlas. This is an unusual visitor from the solar system. Hey, there have been folks to say, give me a second. There have been folks to say that this object has different characteristics, as if it's being controlled. just to keep it simple. Sometimes they saying it's breaking like theories of it being a comet or asteroid. It's doing things that doesn't resemble a comet and asteroid. Then the colors that it's projecting is wild. This is like a rainbow color. You got to see this shit. We'll get to it. Let's get back to the article though. You guys, I don't think you guys can see that. Don't worry about it. Just let me read it. Y'all good. Don't even worry about it. Y'all just see where I'm getting the reference from. This is proof. Discovered in July 2025 by the Atlas telescope, the 3I Atlas was quickly identified as the third interstellar object to visit our system, following the footsteps of the Oumuamua. Y'all remember that one, right? Or the Borisov. Now, I don't remember that one. However, from the beginning, its characteristic. Hey, whatever happened to that Black Knight? If you know, you know. If you've been to the channel with Cool from day one, you know exactly what I'm referencing. What's up with that Black Knight though? Is it still up there? Let me see something. I'm just curious. Hold up. Let me see something. Black light satellite. Oh. Yeah, what's the update? Hold up. Give me a second. AI tripping. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out space. Yeah, it's a 120-year-old conspiracy. Blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to see what's good. I'm trying to see what's good currently. Hold up. Let me see something real quick. What's she talking about? You showing the same goddamn picture. You're not showing anything different. So I'm going to holler at you later, homegirl. Yeah, that's some bullshit. We'll get into that Black Knight, but the question still stands. What's up with that Joan, and where is it at? Did y'all figure it out what the fuck it was? Was it some kind of debris, or was it an actual alien satellite? Let's get going with that. What was that? Where's the Black Light now? I said the Black Light. Where's the Black Knight? God damn it. Let's continue the article. I had to let y'all marinate on that. Its size, speed, and composition were shown to be different of everything that had already been observed and known. For Chisoja observed and known comets, feeding the hypothesis that it might not be a natural celestial body. The theory gained strength with the scientist's statements. Avi Loeb, give me a second. Known for advocating the existence of extraterrestrial life, Loeb suggested that the 3I Atlas could be an artificial object sent to observe us. Give me a second, y'all. Rude. Oh yeah, that was smart. Wrong tube. That's what I get. God don't like ugly. So now I'm really gonna sound crazy. According to him, this is what's his name? Avi Loeb. A crucial indicator would be the absence of a cometary tail. The trail of gas and dust left by comets as they approach the sun. Although later observations identified a tail temporarily settling the debate, new evidence will put Loeb's hypothesis back at the center of the debate. Oh, should we go? Should we oblige? Let's do it. Let's get it.
Atualmente, o 3I Atlas, nosso visitante.
Hey, if you gonna talk this talk, then never mind. Let me see something.
Yeah,
never mind, bruh. I thought you was gonna say some good shit, but never mind. We'll skip over. The high point of the controversy occurred on October 3rd. On this date, 3I Atlas reached its closest approach to Mars, coming within just 30 million kilometers of the red planet. It was the perfect opportunity to use the Martian equipment, such as the NavCam aboard, to see the Perseverance rover, to capture the unprecedented detailed images. Global anticipation was immense, but it was unexpectedly dashed. Yeah, it just didn't work, huh? Couldn't use the Mars equipment to see what was going on up in the sky, to see what happened. It was clearly close enough to catch it, though. Y'all got cameras that can do that on that Mars planet? I'm starting to believe that we up there. Shit, maybe all this shit's a gimmick. Exactly on the day of the approach, NASA's website displayed a message stating, "Due to the lack of funding from the federal government, NASA is not updating this website." Officially, the agency suffered a shutdown, a funding freeze that halted several projects. However, as highlighted by the unknown facts, the timing of this strike was, to say the least, suspicious, leading to many question whether the official justification was the full story. Marinate on that for a minute. Mysterious images and Avi Loeb's analysis. Days after the shutdown, and this is NASA, one of the richest companies in the universe and shit. The richest company in the universe, talk about they had to shut down 2 weeks in because there's no more federal funding. Fed shouldn't be funding y'all if it was up to me. Fed shouldn't be funding y'all. How about that? Especially when you got Elon Musk out here sending shuttles up by itself, not even a pilot in it, going up and bringing itself back and landing and putting itself back in the landing position. That's crazy. By itself, unmanned. It's crazy, isn't it? I know. We should watch one day. Should put one on the channel. I get it. Stay tuned. Yeah, so NASA released 2 photos taken by the NavCam on Mars. The images had been scheduled in advance and were therefore taken even during the shutdown. Okay. The most important detail, however, is that the agency never confirmed that the bright object recorded in the photos was, in fact, 3I Atlas. The uncertainty divided experts. Some claimed it was just one of Mars's moons, while others assured that it might have been an interstellar visitor. It was a scenario that Avi Loeb spoke out again. Based on calculations that the images actually showed the 3I Atlas, he came to an alarming conclusion. The object would have been a projected length of approximately 50? Look, I'm sorry, I'm smacked. Crucially, did not present any visible commentary tail of the record. This analyst, if correct, not only revived the theory of the artificial object, but also called into question the nature of what we were observing. Where are the other space agencies? Where are they? We're Russia, China, and Europe. Yeah, where all them at? What y'all seeing over there? The controversy is not limited to NASA. Initial silence from other space powers also drew attention. Why didn't the European Space Agency, ESA, the Chinese agency, CNSA, or the Japanese agency, JAXA, immediately release their own observations? Aren't y'all looking too? China's lack of information in particular was notable, as it would have been the perfect opportunity to take the lead in the space race while the U.S. was paralyzed due to the shutdown, supposedly. NASA could clearly get to work. They got enough money. Trust me, I know they do. NASA has enough money to continue on. Shut that shit the fuck up. Sources in the unknown facts explore 2 hypotheses for this lack of communication. The first is that all agencies noticed something anomalous and are preparing a coordinated and unified response to the world. Hopefully, hurry up. We gotta see what this joint is. Just past Mars, that means it's on its way. The second, more speculative, suggests a silent agreement in the face of a potential first contact. Geopolitical rivalries such as the dispute between China and the United States would take a back seat in favor of this unified global strategy. What to expect in the coming days? Well, before we get there, give me a second. Now we can continue. As the debate continues, the 3i Atlas follows its trajectory and will be hidden behind the sun between the days of 21st and 29th of October. When it will be visible to us again, it will be visible to us on the 21st. Today is the 16th. You have a week, 5 days. Set your alarm clock. Look up in the sky, see if you can see a bright dust particle thing. And if you don't make it on the 21st, see if you can get it on the 29th. Now, here where the sensor theory comes in. Pay attention, please. Check this out, right? Here's my sensor theory. Maybe one of many. They say you could probably see this thing on the 21st and 29th, between the days of the 21st and the 29th. So you have more than just 2 days. You got whole 8 days. You got whole 8-9 days to possibly see this jump. Don't be surprised if it's always cloudy that whole week. It's a sensor theory. You know, we can make weather. We can produce weather. You do know that, right? I hope you do. Anyway, continue on in the article. I'll let y'all marinate on that. Weather producing. What? Cool? Should have been there day one. Should have been there day one. So so those days it'll be visible to us. Those days, the ESA, breaking its initial silence, released images captured by Martian probes on October 14th. Oh, did ya? But full analysis of the data will take some time. When asked about the general delay in releasing this information, Avi Loeb quipped, stating that the long delays are not a characteristic of alien intelligence. That's not what I heard, but rather of human stupidity on Earth. Oh, you taking shots, Avi. Avi out here taking shots. The big question remains: the silence and the coincidences surrounding the 3i Atlas, are these the result of a bureaucracy, or is there something else we haven't been told? Do you believe the official version, or do you suspect information is being hidden? Leave your opinion in the comments. I love to hear your thoughts on this space mystery. Yeah, I took that whole paragraph and just applied it to this channel. I want you to do that. We're going to take you to NASA. So just a brief overview of the 3i Atlas. This is coming from NASA. Take from it what you will. I don't trust NASA as far as I can throw it. Now I can't pick it up. I don't even know where it's located. Is it in Florida? If it is, I don't know. So the brief overview of this thing, real quick. Comet 3i Atlas is the third known object from outside our solar system to be discovered passing through our celestial neighborhood. Astronomers have categorized this object as interstellar, that is, because of the hyperbolic shape of its orbital path. it does not follow a closed orbital path about the sun. When the orbit of the 3I Atlas is traced into the past, the comet clearly originates from outside our solar system. I'm looking at the path now. I don't know if y'all can see that close up. I don't know if I could zoom in. I could probably zoom that in. We'll see what I can do after I finish this. The comet 3I Atlas poses no threat to Earth and will remain far away. I'm looking at the trajectory. It doesn't look like it's going to come near Earth. But space is weird, man. Space, the way they tell it, is wild. It's like a wild thing. It's just, hey, don't get me to talking about it. Hey, space is weird to me. It's been weird to me for years. And I don't want to read numbers right now. The interstellar comet's size and physical properties are being investigated by astronomers around the world. 3I Atlas should remain visible to ground-based telescopes through September 2025, after which it will pass too close to the sun to observe. So y'all, it's gonna be blinded by the light, revved up like a, let me stop. It will reappear on the other side of the sun by early December 2025. Okay, allowing for renewed observations. As I look at the pictures and shit, I ain't reading too much of this shit. I don't want to bore y'all, but I just want to get your mind interested. You know what I'm saying? I could read this shit. Do you want to know the discovery? It was July 1st, 2025. Observations extended back to June 2025. So, yeah, you know. How the comet got its name? Clearly the Atlas survey team. The letter I is for interstellar. So there you go. It's the third that they discovered. So just 3I Atlas. Did that make sense to y'all? Did I break that down? Too bad they don't have too many pictures. I guess because they closed. It shut down. So we just going to have to keep an eye on little Oumuamua Jr. or maybe Oumuamua's big brother. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. This is a special live of Censored Theory. There'll probably be more lives. 3I Atlas, man. What are your thoughts? I wish you would stop. What are your thoughts, man? Is it a big ass asteroid that looks like a piece of shit? Or could it be a spaceship driven by a bunch of aliens? Comment below, let me know, man. Y'all be safe. Good night. Have a good one, man. Thank you for coming out. God bless.
DJ C-Town.